Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about June. June is going to have 4 weeks in it, so we're going to have 4 columns and 3 rows of cards as usual in the overview. And then we'll go in deep on the very first week, which is going to be the 1st through the 7th. All right? I have a guiding message for all the 12 signs. It's only one message for all of us, and it is simply that we can learn new things. So this is going to cover many facets of our lives, whether it's learning to eat right properly or to bake a proper sourdough bread loaf, or learning new computer stuff at work so that we can do better at work, or we can learn how to use the big scary machine that nobody wants to use, but somebody has to learn how to use the darn thing. Or go out in the backyard and actually do some concrete pouring or something that has been a little bit daunting and frightening to us. Whatever those things are that have been holding us back thus far, whatever scares us the most, we're letting our fear stop us from moving forward. And it's going to be important this month for us to become open to at least learning what it's going to take. All right? Learn about it. Learn what it is, ask a lot of questions, get that information, and store it. And if you want to use that information or use the opportunity to talk to people and get to know them without having any judgment about any of it, because none of this is about judgment, it's about learning. And we want to do that. We want to get to know people and allow that information to infiltrate our brains and become part of what's going on. I think it's going to be really good for us all to learn new things. So it's mostly us holding ourselves back with fear, all right? Me too. So we're in this one together, all right? So I have some cards in front of me. We're going to go ahead and get that guiding card for the month, but we're also going to go ahead and pick a mystery card for the end. Let's go ahead and get into this, all right? So this is a new deck we're using. It is called the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which is fun, right? It's fun to say that. What do we have for Scorpio for the month of June? You only got one card for the whole month, so it's right here. All right, but we will revisit this card every week, okay? Every week we're going to talk about it. Ooh, the Nine of Wands. Look at that. So the Nine of Wands is telling us that there is a need for you to stand up for who you are as a person all month, okay? Don't let anyone boss you around, Scorpio. You are a force to be reckoned with if they haven't figured it out yet. I can't believe that. But the answer remains, you need to stand tall, stand strong, be your whole self, and let them see you for who you really are, all right? You are an awesome, awesome creature. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. It'll be a little bit of a project, I'm sure. We'll get to see how that plays out. Now, we're going to use this little tiny mini antique tarot, and we're going to use this one for your mystery card for the month. Let's get after that. What is going on here? Oh, it's right there. Tickled my hand. Went, hey, look at me. Tickle, tickle. And there we go. Boom, just like that. Okay, so we'll get one of those a week, and we'll see how it plays out, but that one's for the 1st through the 7th, all right? Now then, dun dun dun, we have the Tempest deck, right? It's got the tentacles on the back, I love it. So this is my pirate deck. We're going to use it for the overview. So we'll have 4 cards, or 4 rows, representing the 4 weeks of the month of June. And then we're going to have 3 rows representing where we are, what's blocking us, and what our solution is. So that's where we are, what's blocking us, and this is our solution, all right? Now then, let's go ahead and look at these. This is the 1st through the 7th, and we're going to go in deep on this at the end of this video, so I'll just kind of go ahead and do a quick reading on each of the 4 weeks, sorry, and then we'll send these off to one side and get deep on this one, all right? So let's go ahead and look at what we have going on. We're going to start out the 1st of June 1st through the 7th and we're starting with the devil. So whatever's going on, you have the potential to be sabotaging yourself, kind of making things harder for yourself. Maybe you're staying up too late playing video games. Maybe you're drinking too much coffee every night so you can't sleep at all. Or maybe you're, having a beer a little bit late in the day, and it's making things harder for you when you get up in the morning. These are, how you like to sabotage yourself. I'm not here to list all the potential ways you can blow things up, but you know what you're doing. Knock it off, okay? You don't have to make your life harder. You can make it easier. What's blocked is the Empress. The Empress is here saying the energy in the universe where you can tell it what you need and it just comes to you easy is turned off right now. And maybe that's one of the problems. Maybe that's one of the situations you're having right here, because you are, you're making things harder for yourself. The easy street stuff energy is blocked. And we have the Tower, showing that things could be falling apart instead of together right now, because you're the one making it harder for yourself. The first thing you can do to turn this whole week around is get into self-care, right? Proper self-care, meaning, oh, maybe I need to go to bed early today and kind of get myself caught up so that I can be better prepared to face the day tomorrow, okay? And then when you get up tomorrow and you're better ready to face that day, things might start to flow better, all right? But so far this week, you got a whole lot of things that aren't going 100% right. So we're going to let that stop for a minute, and we'll go ahead and jump over here to the next week over. We have the 8th through the 14th. We have the Lovers. All right. So you're actually going to be hot and heavy in a relationship, it looks like. So that is not a terrible thing, but it could be that one of the things that was sabotaging you, if you were very much so involved in that, instead of paying attention to what you needed to be, how you needed to be ready for work, that could happen. All right. So you're having a good relationship situation, or you're in a relationship situation, but the thing that's blocked for you is the 9 of Cups, showing that you're not in a position to, have all your wishes fulfilled at all, okay? So your wishes are not being fulfilled. You're really on a, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. I feel like you're struggling to get out of a situation or out of a hole that has been created, but you will have some support, I guess, so there you go. And indeed, the 4 of Pentacles is here, showing me that your financial base, the base of your finances is getting a little bit more stable. It looks like you are definitely working towards that, because you probably did something that made it harder. And especially if everything fell apart and maybe you lost some of you are going to lose your jobs because of your inappropriate behavior. So, yay. Yikes, but it's nice to have somebody who supports you for a minute. Don't really have the right things, but you might have enough to get by at this point, so you might be able to support yourself financially for a minute, even after this situation goes down. Now then, let's talk about the next week over. The 15th through the 21st. You have all the tools at your disposal. Yay! You have a clear head, all the tools at your disposal. You can make anything happen that you need to, as long as you're willing to make the effort to get it. Ta-da! Do the work. Do the work in front of you. Use your tools and make things happen, okay? Good job. You are not in a position to run away. You are blocked from running away from what's going on. So stay the course, use your tools, and make things better all by yourself, okay? Fighting for control of a situation. You are the one who wants to step up and make things happen the way you want them to happen, your way. Be careful about that, because I can see that if you put too much effort into pushing your way or no way, it's going to get weird, or it could be more difficult, okay? You may need to make a few tweaks to your plan using your tools, and it will be more it'll be good for other people as well. So I think that could be a benefit to you, and I think that you should keep that in mind as a possibility, okay? Now then, the final week, the 22nd through the 28th, we have the Page of Cups. New information about ways to and get new information about people and things that you care about. So you're gleaning and getting more information about what you care about. This is good news. I like it. It's going to help you be better prepared to maybe, this could be news about your relationship person. This could be other information that will help you get where you want to go, all right? So this is good. But movement is blocked. You can't move forward with anything. You're not changing your job. You're not changing your house. You're not changing your vehicles. Nothing is going in the right direction on that. So hold still, do the right thing, stay in the right places, okay? It's a very interesting collection of blocked cards. Wow, what a month. Your solution is the Page of Pentacles, showing that you will get new information. First, you get new information about things that you care about. Now you get news about ways to make more money. Hello. That's going to be very helpful at this time. So, interesting week, interesting month. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can go ahead and go in depth on this first week, because it really looks like things got a little funky for you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get this going on immediately and sort of get some answers happening, because wow, right? There's a lot happening here. Okay, so we'll add in a few of these cards, which is the Light Seers Tarot, which is going to help us get where we need to, all right? And get new answers that will help us move forward in things. These are significantly more pleasant cards. I just got to say, those first three are a little bit daunting, but look at this wonderful change of venue, change of vibe. All right, the colors themselves tell you a lot. So let's talk one more time about this Devil card. The Devil card is about how we sabotage ourselves. We make our lives more difficult, and we make things not so simple. This could have to do with money and how you may have spent it, or if you're a gambler, that could be an issue too, because we have the gift of finance, and so you're sabotaging yourself. You have the gift of finance. Will you use it for yourself or against yourself? So we want to make sure that we're trying to make things better for everybody involved, right? Keep that in mind. And we are on the move, okay? So there's a Chariot showing that something is changing. Your job could change placement. You personally could move your house. You could be planning a trip. So this gift of finance is going to help you make those moves, make this move, especially if you may be one of those, we need you to leave this job and go somewhere else. Okay, bye. So it's like severance pay as they let you go. For some of you, that's not everybody. Other people, there's going to be some interesting things happening here. So an influx of money, major movement, and you can sabotage yourself by overspending or putting it all in one place, and it doesn't go well, okay? So pay attention to what you're doing there, okay? Now, of course, what's blocking you is the Empress, showing that there's no wishing for anything right now. You can't just put the energy out in the universe and have it come to you. It's not happening that way. You got to do the work, if anything at all, okay? That's blocked. The Page of Cups is blocked, so new information about things you care about is not coming to you this week. You're just going to deal with what information you have. No new information will come to you. And the Queen of Wands, this is a low-key, down-to-earth lady who's going to be supportive of you and helpful in your situation. She's not around, or she's not feeling it, okay? She might be looking at you with side-eye, going, wow, I cannot believe you did that. You know what this is. I do not know what this is, Scorpio, but I know that you do. And she sees you doing it, and she's giving you major side-eye, like, how could you? How could you? And that's hard and harsh and difficult. So take it in for what it is. And now our solution is the Tower. Surprisingly enough, we're going to let things fall apart, or we're going to let things fall together. Let's just see how they are falling, okay? We're going to let things fall. The Ten of Cups, or Six of Cups, helping others from our heart. So definitely reach out to other people and give where you can, emotionally if you can. It will help you feel better about whatever the heck is going on. And we have the King of Cups. So this is an emotionally based male energy person who is maybe not in a good way, and you have to go ahead and give from your heart and share from your heart with this person so that they end up feeling more loved and cared for than they usually do. This is going to be an important option for you to help you move through this situation, all right? The Tower here in conjunction with this is very interesting because it feels so out of place. And yet the Tower in this situation could be things falling together. Maybe you've been working hard to try and get in touch with this person and make contact with them, and it hadn't worked out, and it hadn't worked out, it hadn't worked out. And now suddenly you're like, hey, everything fell into place like dominoes, and I get to go and see my friend and talk to him, and it's going to be great. So all of the effort that went into this event is coming together, okay? And of course, whatever this is, you it looks like you may have sabotaged something, but it turns out that whatever your sabotage was turned into money of some sort, and now you're on the move. Okay, I don't know whether you broke a padlock on a lockbox, took the money from inside the lockbox, and now you're running away. But this is an interesting, you can see how it comes out like that. Very interesting vibes here, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on for you exactly. I do want you to take good care, because giving good care to this person here isn't going to be very easy. This feels like a movie. I'm not sure, but I'm getting a movie where the guy robs the bank to take the money to get the health care for his loved one who's missing, or he's got to go take care of them, and so he's going to come over here with that stolen money or whatever. I know it's a bad movie. It's not. It's a typical movie is what it is. So you're going to be able to help your person over here, and everything falls together. But it's taken quite a bit to get there, and you are indeed playing the underdog, and also the less fortunate to yourself person. How can we say that? So stop it if you can. Try and stop it if you can. It would be good. Let's see if we get a good message from the Cosmic Oracle. All right. Let's see what they have to say about all this. What do we have for Scorpio for the 1st through the 7th? Right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these aside. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. All right, so this is kind of a hello kind of card. This could be that this excites you and you go all in and enjoy that ride, taking care of your people and caring about them. Or it could be more about this. So I want you to understand that risk and reward is a situation you need to think about. Risk and reward could be the risks are too high for what you're doing here. It sort of helps me see why the 9 of Wands would be your card. It speaks to you defending your ideas about what you're doing and how you're doing it on the regular, and not wanting to change who you are as a person. Whether that's a great idea or not, I'm not sure. Your life is your life, and you're going to feel whatever you do, you can do whatever you want as long as you're willing to take the consequences, okay? So that's that. I'm going to put those there. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? Very interesting reading there, Scorpio. Not really sure what to think. All right, we have smoky quartz. We have black obsidian. There we go. And angelite. All right. So black obsidian is about how nothing negative can come to you and approach you. So if you carried this black obsidian, nothing negative that wanted to do harm to you could reach you, okay? So I recommend it. It's a good option. Smoky quartz is all about being grounded but releasing and letting go of things that you no longer need. So this can be great for cleaning out your closets or, you know, bad habits. If you have any bad habits you want to get rid of, carrying smoky quartz will help you get there. Cleaning out the garage is also much easier when you do that and you carry this stone. Yeah, this is great. I love this for you. And the angelite is here. It's a fifth chakra stone, as well as sixth chakra stone. And it's really about you seeing a vision of what the angels want for you, okay? And you being able to speak it, speak the words of what your angels want you to say into the world. Now, isn't that interesting? With all this other stuff going on, this angelite will come into play over here, all right? When you're talking to your King of Cups and giving from your heart in that way and everything's falling together, I feel like there's some charity work going on here, which is super cool, and I like that for you. I'm not sure what's happening here, but you'll figure it out, and I think that hopefully you'll be able to do some releasing of things that you don't need anymore. If you need to get on the road, you'll be able to handle that quickly and efficiently, all right? So I'm going to put these rocks down right here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. If you want to carry something else, let me know in the comments below. By all means, if you want to carry the ones that I've offered to you, leave me a comment. Let me know how it goes. I would love to have a conversation with you about the rocks and how they're helping or assisting you through your situation. All right. And I have this wonderful mystery card. Let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, the Lover's card. Fabulous. So yes, the Lover's card is here, and it is going to help you feel very close to your partner, whoever your partner is, and that partner is going to help you through all of this stuff and nonsense that you get into. Please don't tax them so hard. Please don't test them. Eventually, everyone breaks. So be careful about how much pressure you put on them, okay? Excellent. I'm going to put that card right there. Alrighty then. And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed, that would be really nice. I'd appreciate it very much. It's totally free, no charge to the calling party. And of course, if you look down in the description box, you'll find a bunch of cool stuff. First, you're going to find a way to book private readings if you like. I will never reach out to you, but if you want to reach out to me, then we'll have a little conversation and we'll do a phone reading wherever you are in the world, whenever you want to, all right? As long as it fits in my schedule, all right? Weekends are bad. And then if you want to come out to the fair, which is on a weekend always, you're absolutely welcome to come out, put on a cool costume, eat a turkey leg, and get a private reading with me right there. It's super fun, and I think you'll have a blast. And lastly, every deck that I use is listed there in the description box, so you can always go ahead and check out what's going on there. They're available on Amazon or Etsy. That's where I buy my cards. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We'll see you next week when we'll talk about the 8th through the 14th. All right, thanks so much.